Wait, yung way you can do tutorials. Regardless of how many times I put makeup tutorials out there, and you don't grab your face and apply those products on, you will never learn. Anyways, so grab a foundation that's closer to your skin tone, that's closer to your shade, and even a bit darker, because we're going to brighten up later on. It's better to be, darker than lighter in your skin, because we can work with that. Anyways, rat that foundation in properly. Grab a sponge or brush and lightly dab it. Do not dab too hard. Do not drag it as well, because dragging, you're going to be causing some lines and you're literally wiping the products away. By dabbing it, you're dabbing it into those pores. But touting very nicely if your face does not seem very smooth after you apply that foundation, please try again. Anyways, dab that sponge. You can wet your sponge if you want to. I like to spray my sponge with setting spray before dabbing that foundation on. And the next move, I like to grab a concealer. Concealer is something that's brighter, is a product that's brighter than the foundation. To brighten up those corners under your eyes. Those with this concealer. Concealer can't you can hide your husband with these concealers too. Anyways, the same procedure that we did with foundation. Yeah, and then dab it afterwards with the sponge, or you can use a brush, whichever that's suitable for your skin. You will know as you go. Practice, and you'll find out what's best for your skin, what's best for your face features. I like every time. Try, practice makes perfect, because this thing is easier. By the end of 2024, everybody must learn to do makeup. Next move, I like to brighten up my under eyes. This is optional. You can do this if you want to. You can do it if you can choose not to do it. Anyways, I like mine nice and bright, because those areas in the middle of my face, I like them nice and bright. On the side is fine. Next move, I like to grab a blush. I don't like using cream blush. I use you can use eyeshadow or just a blush, powder brush. And then with contour, I like to use just a dark brown powder or eyeshadow, whichever. Mine, I use an eyeshadow is best. It's what I find best, and that sets down my contour, and I'll blend it with the blush later on. Anyways, next move, we set down that concealer. Set it, conceal, and do everything that you can to make it look nice and blur face. You know what I mean? And by achieving that, you just go bit by bit. You build up the products as you go. Don't just go and whoop. Because you find it so hard to blend that out to get rid of product. It will make you look ashy. Anyways, that area that I applied the lighter concealer, I just like to go in with a bit of brighter powder as well, and brighten up under my eyes. Anyways, just brighten up that area, powder it down, and use that puffy, whichever you want to use. You can use a brush if you want to use, like I say, it's whatever that's best for your skin tone. Anyways, after that, I just blend out that blush and the contour, and that blends in very nicely and gives you that nice and burnt blush. Blends in very nicely. So all of this, you just have to connect everything together, because if you leave them like that, there will be like harsh lines and all that stuff. Anyways, after that, set away everything that you put together and let that sink in. Let that setting spray sink in. I like to put a lot, and that will last me a whole day. The next day, which are long, I want to keep that makeup. I tried not to use these big earrings, but it didn't go well with the big bow. So I'm like, I gotta tone it down a little bit. So I went back with my pearly earrings. But that's me now. From the beginning to now, you wouldn't know that was me. And that's the best thing about makeup.